makeup and hair tutorial today is going to go by really fast, but this will give you guys a chance to review it more than one time and then also follow it, and in case you have any extra questions or anything like that. We have Kendall, say hi.
Hi.
And we have Cora.
Hi.
We have Eva.
Hi.
We have Amber.
Hi.
Maya.
Hi.
Anna.
Hi.
And Sydney.
Hi.
And Kaylee.
Hi.
They are all going to demonstrate all the different types of hairstyles that we've assigned for the recital this year. So the high pony is just that. It's just a regular ponytail. You're going to take it onto the crown over the head. So not right on top here, but just right where the high point is on the back of the head. It should be nice and brushed out. And it doesn't have to be curly, but you can curl it if you want to. The one thing I do need everyone to do is to make sure that we don't have any of these wispies that are floating around. Close your eyes, babe. All right. And that is your high ponytail. Thank you, Miss Kendall. The difference between the high ponytail and the perky ponytail. The perky ponytail is a little bit more fun too. You're going to brush it out and you're actually going to put that ponytail literally right smack on top of their head. You want to think of your really, for those of us who are old enough to remember the obnoxious cheerleaders in high school, that's what we kind of want to think of. Also, you kind of want to give it a little bounce. And that's right out. That's just about it. You want to turn this way a little bit? So it's nice and fun. These hairstyles are reserved for our really fun, jazzy routines where the hair is actually used kind of as a prop sometimes. All right, thank you, Miss Cora. So your ballet bun is going to be even with the very top of the ears. Okay. It's going to seem like it's a little bit low, but once we get the bun, you'll see why it's much, much higher. Once the ponytail is in place here, I'm going to go, this is how I do it. I always give a good spray to start with. Then we're going to dip her head over. You're going to get your little donut bun that you can go to CVS, Target, Walmart, Sally's Beauty Supply, whatever you feel like it. This right here, these are wispy hairs. They're never going to stay up. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. And then you just take it. Make sure it's a little even all the way across the donut. There's your perfect bun that you guys have seen so many times around the studio. And then you're simply going to wrap this hair around. Take a little bit of extra time in there just to make sure that it's in there. And then Eva's going to start handing me some bobby pins. And you're going to really pin this in here. For your kids that are super, super sensitive on the head, be as gentle as you can. However, 2 bobby pins is not going to cut it. It's not going to hold the hair. So you're going to need to explain that to them. And I'm sorry, Eva, I'm taking your job, aren't I? And you guys also have to remember it's from stage. So all the little bobby pins that may be sticking out, that you may see, nobody else is going to see. So you don't have to worry about it. Does that feel nice and secure? Okay, and as you can tell, it's not the perfect all the way around, right? So every ballet bun needs a hairnet. They go hand in hand. And you put it on from the bottom, pick your head up just a little bit, thank you. And then you just twist it around. Twist it around. However many times you can. That's your bun. I can only beat on her hair because I know she knows I love her. and then you secure the net. If you're really dead set on all this, you can always take it with some hairspray and twist it. Put your head down and pin it up in there. But again, no big deal. By the way, all of our headpieces at SDC always go on the right-hand side, right here on this side of the hair. We don't normally have anything on the left-hand side. All right, everybody say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So what she's done is she's kind of squared out this little first section in here. We're going to put that to the side. We're going to tighten up this ponytail. Just like that. And the ponytail will remain, so you don't have to worry too much about it, except for one little detail. You're going to take a little section off of here, and you're going to loop it around to cover up the twisty. Turns out really pretty, and most of us have done that before here and there. Amber, do you mind handing me some bobby pins as we go? And you just pin that in. Thank you. Again, they're going to be on stage whipping the head around, so it doesn't really matter if it's, you know, super perfect or not. I'd give it a little whisk on both ends. Okay, here comes the faux hawk. So this section, we've cut this part of the hair into 3 sections, and we've actually teased it out like this. Okay, and this doesn't take long at all, especially for those dancers who have multiple routines. Okay, and yes, it can be a little difficult to get the teasing part out, but we're going to pretend that it's perfect. And then you're literally going to pull it back, smooth it out just a little tiny bit, and you're going to twist it and pin it. Give me like 4 bobby pins, please. Not one time, just one time. Oh, these are together. That's odd. Oh, I am, yeah. And again, they're going to be dancing on stage, so this cluster that's right here doesn't really matter too much. And then all we're going to do is take our fingers and pull it. And then Nicole said it very well earlier. You just need to kind of pin it as needed. Fast so you guys can see that it's not going to take a whole lot of effort to do that, especially during recital when we're doing multiple hairstyles. Our hair is already dirty, it already has hairspray, it already has product in it. This would actually be much easier. Amber's hair is very long and very fine, so the thicker the hair and the more product we have in it, it'll be that much easier. Thank you, Miss Amber. Okay, so we do have a couple of routines, I believe, that have required a left side braid. Sydney here is going to sit up nice and tall, and then her hair is, she's got a lot of hair, but it's rather fine. So for me to work with it nice and easy, I'm going to put like what we would call a base coat of whatever that's called. What is that called? Hairspray. And then I'm going to just start her braid. It's nothing too exciting or technical, so don't get too wrapped up in this. And you just start the left. It's a left braid. Not too many of our routines have this, so if you're not in it, then you don't need to worry about it. Sydney has layered hair, so it's actually a good example for this. It's really pretty, it comes across, but all of these pieces from that layered section is probably not going to stay while she's dancing. So to keep everything where it needs to be, these are snap clips. In my opinion, my best friend, because these are all the rage. And I would put one. And then of course, at the end of everything, okay, there we go.